to my channel. The energy for this reading is 5 Pisces, and I think that's Pluto. So the 5th house, it goes with romance, love, affairs, play, creativity, spirits, joys of expression or drama. Pisces is a very creative as well, so this is going to be a very creative reading, either in love or just someone who's very artistic. And Pluto, let's see, I'm looking into a cheat sheet. Pluto rules Scorpio, so that's also fire energies, passion. We're in the Scorpio season as we speak. Neptune rules Pisces, so Neptune is about integration and spirituality, illusions, and identification beyond the self. So putting all of this together, some changes are happening. Transformation, cycle, source of power, and healing. So I'm getting that someone here could be healing their creativity, their self-expression. And it's funny because today I was called to light up this blue candle, which is all about the throat chakra. And alright, so let's dive in. So if that's the energy. Let's just pick out 3 cards that will clarify this, to see, specify the collective is resonating with this right now. Ooh, this is too many. I'm having a problem. Oh, that's 3. Perfect. We're not picking any more. Alright, so we got 6 of Wands, the Knave of Swords, and the Chalices. 6 of chalices. So 6 is a very empowering number. It's one of the manifestation numbers as well. 369. And let's see. 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is the Anubi, the Sceptress of Anubi, fleetingness of terrestrial conquests. Knave of Swords. This is giving me something. The Scribe of Mat. Lawyer, spy, message in code, hostile intention. And the 6 of Chalices. Oops. The White Crown. Intellectual and spiritual purity and simplicity, pleasant memories. So this was given me before I read this last one. This was giving me that there's something that gives you a lot of, once it's like passion, but it's also like sometimes it's like something that keeps you like stuck, like you're kind of like, how do you say that? Like you have too much on your plate almost, right? But then there's something that mentally you're thinking of something else. I don't even know how to read this right now. It's like some of you might be alchemizing. This is giving me an alchemizing type of feel. You're transmuting difficulties into something that flows, using your emotion from fire to water. Or you're using both emotions and you're this person in the middle. You're the artist, you're painting, you're transcribing, you're writing, you're depicting your studies. What did you learn from this experience? What is this helping you? You're matching its energy and you're putting it together into one. I don't know. This is beautiful. Okay, I'm just going to leave it at that because that's generally what I'm getting. So let's see. The outer challenges. What is challenging you at this time? Alright. Shuffled it before. So we got 2 things challenging you. Alright. We got the upheaval and we got ghosts. So ghosts is there's a lot going on in your mind. There's a lot going on in your mind that you're battling at this time. You're having those like internal dialogues, those internal fights, arguments with someone, and maybe from your past, maybe from work, maybe with yourself, but it's just draining your energy, so just be careful with that. An upheaval. I'm gonna read that one. 51. Nature does not discriminate. Upheaval is a reminder that things can change on a whim through no fault of your own. Are you prepared for change? Are you able to regain your composure and fly off to a better, more stable position? From being laid off to being forced to move to a new home, change can appear as sudden as sometimes cruel, but not always. Sometimes there are clues that change is coming, yet we ignore the signs. Sometimes change brings a fortunate situation or moves us into a position to receive a greater opportunity. When upheaval appears, ask yourself if you can feel the rumblings like a seismic wave just below the surface, that something is about to shift in your life. When you connect with your intuition, you will get a feeling that something is about to happen. You will pick up on the change in energy that will soon impact your life. When you can anticipate a coming upheaval, you will be better able to plan for the shakeup. So yeah, yeah. Yeah. Alright, what's challenging your inner world at this time? Trust. You're not trusting. What are you trusting in? Are you trusting someone else? Someone else's words more than you? Those conversations that you're having in your mind that maybe your mom, maybe your dad, maybe someone from your past, your teachers from your past told you you can't achieve something because an artist's life is very difficult, then what will you do about it? Are you going to listen to those people, those ghost conversations that you have in your mind? They're not actually there. This is your advice. Life lessons, victory, courage. Oh, I've never had this image come before. Ripe berries moon. This is beautiful. Life lessons, victory, and courage. So let's read it. I'm going to pause it real quick. Alright, so it says, survival is the theme. Survival is the theme of the ripe berries moon. No matter what hardships life has recently handed you, this moon signals victory over adversity. Past issues resurface because Spirit knows you are now equipped to deal with them. Truths avoided only resurface at a later time. Confront the lessons and release the burdens that stand in the way of your personal fulfillment. A very masculine approach, which comes across an incredible strength and stamina. This moon encourages you to explore your softer feminine side deep within and bring your emotions to the surface. Face them with an open, nurturing heart and express them with the strength and stability of a ripe berries moon influence. When you find this balance, you will feel an emotional calm and be able to hear the voice of your intuition. You will have the strength and the courage to accept an abundant life for yourself. Set an example to others who look up to you. Owning your own power comes from accepting and creating abundance through gentle perseverance and strength of will. So this is the prayer for this. Help me to have courage and strength, great spirit, to confront the lessons as they arise and accept the rewards for my accomplishments. This is your affirmation. Your affirmation is, I am guided by the cycles of life and live in complete harmony with them. The wheel of life. So you are the creator. You just gotta trust yourself. You gotta trust yourself more than those other outside voices. Alright, so I'm actually gonna add the outcome. When you trust yourself and you take the courage to listen to your intuition. This goes to the six of cups right there. Nostalgic, sharing a sincere talk, get together again, cause and effect, a warm reunion. So you will have something to celebrate. You will have something to celebrate. You got the sun energy, Scorpio. So there will always be competition, external conflict, things, upheaval, those things, you know, by saying no to something, something might arise. Someone's not going to like it, but you're going to be confronted. There will be challenges, but if you trust yourself and you're being guided, you will overcome any obstacle. That's what this is given. Alright, so just have the courage, build up the courage, and go for what's yours. This is the as above. Ace of Pentacles means you'll be really successful. And the Two of Wands, that's the below. The correct orientation. You've thought about it long enough. Just take the initiative and to go for it, and you will be very successful. That's a new opportunity. It already has so much energy behind it that it will be successful. It will improve your situation, even if, you know, sometimes the Tower has to happen, the upheaval, something has to be crazy, you know, you went through the cycle so much that, as it was saying, like, you'll know when it'll come, you'll know what to do, you'll know how to deal with those external conflicts, you'll know how to trust yourself and your intuition to continue to know where you're heading. Those life lessons will not let anyone stop you anymore, you know? So yeah, you're confronting it with grace, you're confronting it with knowledge, you're confronting it with your intuition, with your creativity. Don't back down. Don't back down now. You cannot back down now, alright? So I'm just going to play the singing bowls for you. Take a deep breath. Hold it. And release. Well, this is it for today. I hope you really resonated with this.